So with all the NBA rumors coming about of who's going where, the biggest one seems to be Kevin Durant. And I'm here to talk about the three most likely destinations for him in my opinion, and my possible favorite one that hasn't been leaked yet, but I really want to see it come to fruition. Up first, I think the most likely one is the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have made it to back-to-back conference finals, but they haven't really done much in them. They have shown up to be a good team during the first two rounds, but to get over the hump, they're just missing something. Now, you look at the Timberwolves, and what could they do to get a trade for Kevin Durant? Well, a sign and trade with Julius Randle would be a big help to match salaries and able to make that work. They also have a young point guard in Rob Dillingham. Phoenix would most likely want in the deal as well. Minnesota isn't stocked up with draft picks. They're just not. But they have enough young pieces to make a deal work. They have the salaries to make a deal work. And it's not like Kevin Durant's really going to go for a whole bunch right now. He is on the wrong side of 30, wrong side of 35. He's getting older and has a major injury history. It's not going to be this end-all be-all gigantic trade we may expect because it's Kevin Durant. It could just be a good trade, and Minnesota can definitely make a good trade happen, and it's what I expect to see happen. The second team on the list is the Memphis Grizzlies to me, for the most likely, and that's because Memphis needs to do one thing with Ja. They need to figure it out, and they don't have that Robin for Ja's Batman, or maybe you could argue KD would be the Batman to Ja's Robin. Either or, they'd play very well together. Kevin Durant has great history playing with a slashing guard. The difference is Ja Morant is a better shooter in general than Russell Westbrook was. You have that combined with Kevin Durant's knowledge of the game, his ability to make shots all around the court, and the fact that Grizzlies could offer a pretty good trade package, including Desmond Bane in the trade, which might be the best possible player the Suns could get that's in the NBA right now. The trade package would have to include Desmond Bane. I'd assume some picks, some younger players probably as well. But you look at the Memphis Grizzlies, a starting rotation with Ja Morant, a good shooter at your 2 guard, KD at your 3, Jaren Jackson Jr. at your 4, and then Zach Edey at your 5 is a really good playoff team. Now, the third most likely team is the San Antonio Spurs, and the reason why I put them third is because I only see the top 2 teams getting him, but Kevin Durant is being linked to the Spurs so much, I kind of feel like I have to talk about them. And the reason why I don't think this happens is because I don't see the Spurs trading all their young picks, players, whatever, for Kevin Durant when they have been rumored in on Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is just a better player than Kevin Durant now. And you also look at the fact they're building something with long-term success. You bring in Kevin Durant, you may have a big boost initially, but in the NBA, you need a lot of depth to win, as we are seeing with the Thunder and Pacers in the NBA Finals. You trade for Kevin Durant, you're going to lose a good bit of that depth that the Spurs are building up. They're going to trade picks, they're going to trade young players, and it's just going to leave you with a void that you don't have and you don't really need to give up. The Spurs would honestly be in a better spot if they don't make a big-time trade in this offseason, in my opinion, because they have so many picks that they can restock and reload under this new CBA. It gives them the opportunity to build a team for long-term success instead of short-term success, which is what I think Kevin Durant is. He's not going to be this guy on your team probably 4 years from now. This is a 1 to 2 year thing that you need to win a championship with. That's why I think the Timberwolves and Grizzlies are much more likely, because in 1 to 2 years, Ja may want out, Anthony Edwards may want out, or maybe those teams are looking to rebuild, restock up. Like, look at Memphis. Memphis has been up and down over the years, and it's why I don't necessarily think they have anything to lose in a Kevin Durant trade. Minnesota. You're in Minnesota. You're not in the big-time markets that a lot of these young franchise players want to stay in. And that may become a causing effect with Anthony Edwards. If you win a championship, he may be more likely to give you leeway in restocking up some players. But without that championship, it's hard to envision it. Now you look at the Spurs, they are building something there that you see the long-term success with. And they already acquired an NBA All-Star caliber player in De'Aaron Fox. Are you going to include him in the trade as well? I don't necessarily like that. So I just look at it like that the Spurs don't make a lot of sense to me for Kevin Durant. Now for my favorite team and where I would love to see Kevin Durant end up, but I don't expect it. The Denver Nuggets, man. With Jokic, oh, that'd be so much fun. And the Nuggets need to get another guy next to Nikola Jokic. You can trade a Michael Porter Jr., maybe even Jamal Murray. Do something more to get a Kevin Durant. Because as I just said, Kevin Durant has 1 to 2 years probably left. Great. Maximize those 2 years with Nikola Jokic. You have a good bench. You have the good young pieces that are going to grow and develop. But you need that extra guy, that guy next to the Joker, who if they get somehow stop him like the Thunder did, you have that other playmaker, you have that other scorer that can take over a game like Kevin Durant. To me, it'd be the most fun scenario possible for Kevin Durant, and it would just make the Denver Nuggets even more fun to watch Nikola Jokic because you would have these two superhumans that can make any shot in the world happen, and Jokic can get the ball to him anywhere on the court. It's a match made in heaven. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you could share this, I'd greatly appreciate it. There'll be more NBA offseason content coming up here in the next couple weeks. There'll be NHL offseason content coming up here. There'll be NFL training camp content. So a lot of content, a lot of videos. Keep up to date with it, please. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.